Well, 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 looks like the circus is in town. You know, the kind of circus where there's animals and juggling acts and clowns of the like. Well, not really that kind of circus. But Harry being in the UK is a bit of a circus. Now, did you notice that when he rocked up in that black SUV, he wasn't surrounded by all this security? What was he so scared of? Was it the boos that were actually being shouted out that they tried to muzzle the noise with whistles? Did you notice that? They had these whistles to try and muzzle out the boos, and he pretended he was all happy and smiling, waving at the non existent crowd. There wasn't many people there at all. I wonder if he had Netflix cameras following along. Wouldn't surprise me, would it? Because, of course, that will end up in some kind of book or movie or series or whatever else. He is such a clown. He has really, really gone from this person right up there, being respected and loved and looked up to a clown. It's kind of funny, isn't it? It's kind of weird how you can fall so low from being so high. I don't know. I think he thinks he's going to be the head of the Commonwealth one day, which is kind of bizarre, really, because the only thing that he can be is the head of chaos and the head of lies and corruption and all allegedly, of course, but this is how I see it. All he does is cause chaos wherever he goes, and he allows his wife to do the same. Them two are really nutty. They really believe that we all believe their lies, and they believe that they're someone special, that they are this couple that is the dynamic duo. What a whole lot of crap. They really are in their own heads. They really think they're popular. I don't know who they're popular with or who they think they're popular with, because they're not very popular at all. He couldn't get in that car quick enough. He didn't even have time to say anything to any reporters, but then why would he? Have you also noticed that the mainstream media has not been reporting on the booze? Are you serious? Because they won't report anything negative about it. And it's so ironic that the king had to put out statements out there saying that they are not going to meet up with him. They're not going to see him. Now, obviously they've done that. So Harry and Meghan, or Harry in particular, can't say, well, yes, I did meet up with my father and this is the situation, blah, blah, blah. The king shut all that down straight away because he does not trust his son. How terrible is that? To not trust your own flesh and blood. It's kind of a really sad situation, but Harry created this himself. Like, the man's nearly 40. They both, him and his wife, should really start dealing with their own problems. They shouldn't be looking at other people to clear up their bullshit. But, of course, they will blame everyone else because that's exactly what they do. Now, do you remember when the Queen was struggling with her husband's health and her own very painful health and the situation with Andrew plus Harry? All they did was give her stress. The stress would have been unimaginable with everything else that she was under, let alone being a woman in, the head of the country and the Commonwealth, but also a woman in her late 90s. How could he possibly have done that to his own grandmother? I will never forgive him for what he did to her and his grandfather, let alone all the crap that he dishes out to the King and Queen Camilla. Queen Camilla has definitely, she's gained traction of being very loyal and respectful and very hard-working in the royal family. So whatever he says about her, he can go shove his opinions right up his clapper. And he always says that she was the third wheel. Kind of ironic, isn't it? Because Meghan was still living with her chef boyfriend when she was dating Harry. So Harry was the third wheel as well. So who was he to speak and pass judgment on other people? She was still living with that man while she was dating Harry. Come on. Like, seriously. Stand up, put your hand up, be a man, grow some balls, basically, and admit your wrongdoings. But, oh no, they can't do that, can they? In my opinion. Now Meghan and her new cooking show. What a flop that's going to be. Now we know she's going to be an amazing chef. She's no homemaker. She's a home wrecker. She's wrecked the home of the royal family. And she's also wrecked the home of her own flesh and blood. Her father, brother, and sister, and all those relations, and even that of Doria's side of the family. She's even wrecked that because, God forbid, she has anything to do with the people of colour of her other side of the family. So, yeah, like she's really good at cooking up a whole lot of baloney. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? But I guess they give us all something to talk about all the time. Do they not understand that lots of people are laughing at them? It's unbelievable, isn't it? Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore about this duo that keep going on with this drama in their lives. What will they cook up next? What do you think is next? You know, if there was no doubt in their mind about their children and they were legitimately theirs, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, wouldn't they put out a statement? Like Harry was always going on about the drama and the stress and the anxiety he went through when his own father was. They were thinking if it was his dad or not, if he was Hewitt's son, and all that speculation. Wouldn't he just stomp that right in the ground and put a stop to it straight away? They have not said boo. Maybe they like the conspiracy theories. Keeps them in the news, doesn't it? Keeps them in the media, keeps them in the talking on X. I don't go on X. It's a very vile place. Sorry, I find it disgusting. But it keeps people talking about them, and that's what they love about it. They like the mystery, the drama. It's like a big soap opera unfolding, isn't it? Let me know in the comments what you think will be next with this delusional duo with their freedom to failure. What will be next? Let me know in the comments. Catch you later. Bye.